Forward Chapter 1, Mindfulness Exercises Chapter 2, Words of Spiritual Encouragement Chapter 3, Day-to-Day Affirmation Chapter 4, Communities Chapter 5, Spiritual Cleansing Chapter 6, Spiritual Thinkings Chapter 7, Forgiving Other People Chapter 8, Attitude of Appreciation Wrapping up -3. Forward Practicing spiritual wellness is the key to living a life of fulfillment, success, peace, love, prosperity, and joy. All the same, you don't get to this level of enlightenment overnight. It calls for discipline, but the advantages are definitely worth the effort you put into it. So what are a few of these practices? There are a lot of them, but these are some of the most crucial ones. Healing, Inside Out and Outside in Finding Zen Through Spiritual Healing -4. Chapter 1, Mindfulness Exercises Synopsis. It's crucial to listen to the silence on a regular basis. The outside world is filled with too much discombobulation. You have to learn to pay attention to the divine voice inside and learn to trust it. It's likewise useful to practice being in the here and now. The practice of mindfulness may bring a lot of advantages to your emotional and physical health, as well as to the relationships in your life. Mindfulness is an astounding tool for stress management and overall wellness, as it may be used at virtually any time and may quickly bring lasting results. The following mindfulness exercises are easy and convenient, and may lead you to a deeper experience of mindfulness in your daily life. -5. Be Mindful Meditation. Meditation brings a lot of advantages in its own right, and has been one of the most popular and traditional ways to accomplish mindfulness for centuries, so it tops the list of mindfulness exercises. Meditation gets to be easier with practice, but it need not be hard for beginners. Simply discover a comfortable place, free of distractions, and calm your mind. Deep breathing. That's correct, mindfulness may be as easy as breathing. Seriously, though, among the most uncomplicated ways to experience mindfulness, which may be done as you go about your day-to-day activities, convenient for those who feel they don't have time to meditate, is to center on your breathing. Breathe from your belly instead of from your chest, and try to inhale through your nose and out through your mouth. Centering on the sound and rhythm of your breath, particularly when you are upset, may have a calming effect and help you stay grounded in the here and now. Listening to music. Listening to music has a lot of advantages, so many, as a matter of fact, that music is being utilized therapeutically in a fresh branch of complementary medicine known as music therapy. That's part of why listening to music makes an excellent mindfulness exercise. You are able to play soothing new age music, classical music, or a different type of slow-tempo music to feel calming effects, and make -6. It an exercise in mindfulness by truly centering on the sound and vibration of every note, the feelings that the music brings up inside you, and additional sensations that are happening right now as you listen. If additional thoughts creep into your brain, congratulate yourself for noticing, and gently bring your attention back to the present moment and the music you're hearing. Housecleaning. The term housecleaning has a literal meaning, cleaning up your actual house, as well as a non-literal one, doing away with emotional baggage, letting go of things that no longer serve you, and both may be great stress relievers. Because clutter has several hidden costs and may be a subtle but significant stressor, housecleaning and decluttering as a mindfulness exercise may bring lasting benefits. To bring mindfulness to cleaning, you first have to view it as a positive event, a drill in self-understanding and stress relief, instead of merely as a chore. Then, as you clean, center on what you're doing as you're doing it, and nothing else. Feel the warm, soapy water on your hands as you rinse dishes, experience the vibrations of the vacuum as you cover the area of the floor, enjoy the warmth of the laundry as you fold it, feel the freedom of relinquishing unneeded objects as you put them in the donations bag. It might sound a bit silly as you read it here, but if you approach cleaning as a drill in mindfulness, it may become one. Honoring your thoughts. A lot of stressed and busy individuals find it hard to stop centering on the rapid stream of thoughts consuming their mind, and the idea of sitting in meditation and holding off the onslaught of thought may -7. Really cause more stress. If this sounds like you, the mindfulness drill of observing your thoughts may be for you. Instead of working against the voice in your head, you sit back and honor your thoughts, instead of becoming involved in them. As you notice them, you may find your mind calming, and the thoughts becoming less stressful. Make your own. You're likely now getting the idea that virtually any activity may be a mindfulness exercise, and in a way, you're correct. It helps to practice meditation or a different exercise that truly centers on mindfulness, but you are able to bring mindfulness to anything you do, and find yourself less stressed and more grounded in the procedure. -8. Chapter 2, Words of Spiritual Encouragement Synopsis. Studying and listening to spiritual sayings from enlightened people may help you keep your focus steady and your beliefs strong. They're wonderful companions that you are able to take with you wherever you go. You are able to utilize them on a daily basis. Spiritual development may often be a hard and rocky road. At those times, words of spiritual encouragement may be the perfect thing to help you feel better. -9. The gift of words. Wherever you're on your journey, uplifting quotes may make it easier for you to continue on your path. I've been on a spiritual path for over 20 years. I can't count the number of times that I've turned to spiritual sayings to help me restore my faith. They're powerful tools that I turn to over and over again. I'm honored to share some of the wisdom quotes from some of my favorite spiritual teachers. Read these inspirational expressions, savor them, and let them fill your heart with hope. Spiritual encouragement about wellness. Spiritually, you have always been healthy, only there have been lapses in your knowledge of this. We must forever rid ourselves of the idea that it's the personal man who does the healing. We have to know that it is not I but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doth the works. Man is not a body bearing a mind, he's a mind operating through a body. Spiritual encouragement about personal might. No individual, no place, and no thing has any power over us, for we are the only thinkers in our brain. We produce our experiences, our reality, and everybody in it. The law of pure potentiality is centered on the fact that we're, in our essential state, pure consciousness. Pure consciousness is pure 10. Capability, it's the field of all possibilities and infinite creative thinking. You are life, and life is bigger than the way it conveys itself. This means what you are exceeds the way you're living as a human being, what you've achieved and what you intend to achieve. God has given you everything. All is yours, and you know that all you have to do is to reach out your mental hand and take it. Spiritual encouragement about abundance. You determine your financial flow. Your cash represents your thinking, conscious and subconscious mind. You're your own paymaster, the only paymaster. There's a divine mind counterpart for each human need. There's an answer for each issue, substance for each financial requirement, a job for every willing worker. We weren't born to suffer. We were born to live life lovingly, gleefully, and to multiply our good. Spiritual encouragement about faith. God forever works with you when you ask him to and when you've faith that he is doing so. Then your prayer can't fail. It is God who's changing things and not you. Regardless what the condition, how hard or how impossible you feel it might be, God will see you through. 11. Remember this, want in the heart for anything is God's sure promise sent in advance to indicate that it's yours already in the limitless realm of supply, and whatever you wish you may have for the taking. Spiritual encouragement about love. I'm sustained by the love of God. Love isn't a payoff we get when we become good. Love is the essence of our being, regardless how we're acting. It's the power of goodness that's always in us, ready to let us make something more out of it. Love is the equalizing, harmonizing, balancing, adjusting force that's ever at work throughout the universe. Working in these ways, love may do for you what you can't humanly do for yourself. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed these spiritual sayings and I invite you to read them frequently. 12. Chapter 3, Day-to-Day Affirmation Synopsis. Saying a day-to-day affirmation is an excellent way to stay in a state of spiritual wellness. You and I are so bombed with negativity day after day. Positive and healing affirmations may help you feel better about your life and more optimistic about your future. 13. Use affirmations. A lot of individuals ask me if saying a daily affirmation on a consistent basis may make a positive difference in their lives. The answer is decidedly yes. What is a day-to-day affirmation? It's a positive idea of something you would like to believe about yourself which you don't believe today. For example, if you would like to trust that you're confident about your ability to handle yourself in any state of affairs but you don't believe that today, a great daily affirmation may be, I'm now confident that I may successfully handle all states of affairs in my life. We all talk to ourselves each day. A lot of the things we tell ourselves are damaging and limiting. They prevent us from executing things